Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at a very special thing that most of us have ever used or some of us may need to use. I'm going to introduce you to how to use Microsoft Word. And Microsoft Word is a special feature or a special program on computers that makes you to do what? To create documents, to type letters, to do a lot of bulk work. When you want to do a bulk work, maybe typing your reports, typing maybe proposals, you will definitely need Microsoft Word. In other words, Microsoft Word is used for typing bulky things. So in this video, we are going to look at how to do what? How to open a Microsoft Word on your computer and how what are the things that you see when Microsoft Word displays for you on your computer, and then how to save a file on as a file or your work after you've done typing your work on Microsoft Office Word. So the first thing is, how do you open Microsoft Word on your computer? We can open Microsoft Word on the computer using various options, and depending on the kind of Windows that you're using, the opening of Microsoft Word depends on it. So for this is Windows 11, the latest version of computer Windows, and there are actually around four options with which you can open Microsoft Word. So what do? You you do you click on Word, you start menu, and it displays for you. Okay, displays for you Word, and you'll open. If you click on it, it will show you a blank word options. We have a blank document, adjacent letter, report. You see, like I told you, you can either use it for typing a letter, a resume, a report, or any other bulky document that you want, like proposals. So you click on blank documents, and this is how Microsoft Word displays on your computer. And the other options, like I told you, is you can do what? You can go to search. When you go to search, if Word is among the common things that you use, you eventually find it there, and you click on it like just like the way I did in the previous thing. Or what you can do is you long press Windows and R, and with that you will be able to search Word, and you do what? You find your Microsoft Word there and click on it, and then you can the other option is on a blank Word, on a blank desktop like this one. You right click. When you right click on it, you go to new. When you go to new, it will bring for you options. You have Microsoft Word, Microsoft Access Database, you have Microsoft PowerPoint. You click on Microsoft Word, and it will display for you your Microsoft Word. So we have now looked at the various options that you can use for opening Microsoft Word. Now let's look at what are the things that you get when Microsoft Word displays for you. So Microsoft Word, just like the way we have seen, this is how it displays for you on your laptop, and you have uh, what we call a ribbon. This is from here up to the other side. This is how the ribbon of a Microsoft Word looks, and you find that on the ribbon of a Microsoft Word there are what we call tabs. We have file tabs that shows for you that shows for you this. we shall look at. And then we have home tab, we have insert tab, we have draw tab, we have design tab, we have layout tab, we have reference tab, we have mailing tabs, we have review tabs, we have view tabs, we have, and then you'll find that all these tabs are organized in what? Organized in groups. And like this, when you click here, for file tabs. In the file tabs, you'll find, if you want to a new document, you'll find it there. If you want to open, you'll open with it. And then it is in the file tab that you can also save what? A document. So if you want to save a document in Microsoft Word, saving is normally for documents that you had previously saved. So in an event when you have done and added something in that document and you want to save, that is where you can save. But the other option for saving changes in a document is you press Control, long press Control and S. It will do what? It will save your document. So if you have not saved this word in any other previous thing, or if this is a new document, you click on Save As, and when you click on Save As, it will bring for you options. It will bring for you options, and depending on where you want to save it. Well, if you want to save it on the desktop, you click on what? Desktop. And when you want to save it on the desktop, you'll have to name your file. One thing about saving is that the name you give to a file is what you will use for searching it in case it is not easily seen for you by you. So let's say if you want to save this one as Gideon, if you want to save it as what? Gideon, you type Gideon and save. So one thing is that when you see our document has been saved as what? Gideon. So you'll find that one thing about saving is that saving needs to the name must not resemble in any way with another file. So in that folder or that location that you're saving the document in, because if there's another name, there's another document without such a name, it will not be able to save. You'll have to change the name of the what? Change the name of the file, or and then you have other options. If you want to print, you can do that. You find it in file tabs. If you want to share, you find here. If you want to export, you also find it in the file tabs. And then we have a home tab. And in a home tab, like I said, tabs are divided in what? In groups. This is a font group. We have a paragraph group, and we have style groups, editing. We have and all these groups are separated by a thin line, like this one here. A thin line separates them. So what do we find in font group? We find in font groups like what kind of font do you want to use. In the fonts you want to use, we have Times New Roman, Algerian, Arial, Black Arial. And then what is the size of the font? How big do you want your letters to appear? If let's say you can the size varies. The smaller the letter is, the smaller the word will be. The bigger the letter is, let's take an example. If we have, this is our word that we have typed. You highlight it. When you highlight that word, you come to fonts. Depending on, you see, this, as you will go higher in the ladder, the size of the what? The size of the word increases. So that is the use of a folder or of a font. So we also have, if you want to make this word this document or word bold, you can bold it. Let me increase the font of the word of the word such that we can see it. I hope it is much bigger there. Let me make it bigger like this. If you want to make it bold, you can make it bold. If you want to don't want it to make it bold, you also click on that bold icon. If you want to make it italic, you also do. If you want to underline a word, this is how you underline. If you want to make it italic in a way you want them to slide, that is how you make it. And then here you can either make you can either make this part, you can either make to look like a sentence. Sentences begin with always with what? A capital letter. So if you want to make them like a sentence, you see, it begins with a capital letter. If you want it in lowercase, you click here, it goes to lowercase. If you want to make it in uppercase, you click here, it makes it in uppercase. So that is where we get our font group. We now come to the paragraph group. Paragraphs helps you to paragraph group helps you to has features that helps you to make how you want to align your your document. So in an event you want to maybe make it appear like a point. You see, this is how you can make it look like a point. Okay, and then you can do that. If you want it number one, you can do that. And then if you want your document to be on the right hand side or on the left hand side or in the center, that you can do it in the same way. You can either click here, it brings it to the center, take it to the right hand side, brings it to the left hand side, and then here you'll be able to make the size of your what. If let's say we have two two things and you want to space them. If you want to space them with this, this is one. If you want if you want to space them, you come here and you'll be able to space them. You see, when you go down, the spacing increases. But in an event you want to remove the spacing in between a paragraph, you remove by doing that. And many other things. There are many other things here. And then if you want to here in the styles, this is how you want your document to appear. You can either normalize it, or if you have a heading, you want to heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. This one is most important in things like proposals or reports. You have things like there's always a bigger heading and then a smaller heading. So that is where this one is very helpful. So like when you have done that, one thing I forgot is that when we are typing, let's say we are typing a document. When we are typing a document, you find that when we are typing a document, uh, first thing first, you click on the blank space and you type your work. After finishing, maybe if you want to put another point, you click what? Enter. And then you continue with your work. Click enter. You continue with what? You continue with your work until when you finish it, and you now use the various tabs and to organize your work and shape it in the way you want to make it look like. So We have insert. Insert helps you to put diagrams, tables, and the rest. That is another tabs. We have draw. If you want to draw something in a computer in your document, you click the color you want. After clicking it, you bring it here. You long press on the on your mouse or on the computer. Long press, you left long press. So it helps you to, with the help of the cursor, you'll be able to draw. You get it? That is the beauty with it. And this one helps you to design, lay out how you want it to look like. References, you have things like adding a table of contents, adding a table, and the rest of the things. Mailing is majorly used in what? Mail merging, something we are going to look at shortly in the next video. And then review. Now you have typed your thing, things like checking for spellings and grammar. eh, uh, view is how you want it to look like. Do you want it vertical or horizontal? eh? And then many other things. So once you've done all these things that you you've done you've done your work already, then you'll have to go, like previously I said, you have to do what? Save your document. You either save it if you have added new things in a previously saved document, or you can do what? You can save it as a new document by doing what? Save as. So that is that is the end of our document. I thank you so much for having watched this video, and please subscribe if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, and click on the notification bell for you to get the subsequent videos that I'm going to post. Otherwise, I thank you so much, and this is where our video is going to end. Thank you.